genetic limitations? Do genetics play a role? Or is it just a lazy man's excuse for why they're not in shape? Genetics, what are we talking about here with genetics? The genetics of somebody to build muscle mass. You are limited to your genetic structure, what you're born with. Does that matter? Fuck no, it doesn't matter. If you look at any athlete out there, guys, any one of your heroes, I guarantee you, if you listen to any of their interviews, you'll hear them say, practice makes perfect, that kind of mentality, that they failed in order to succeed. It's the belief that supremacy exists. There's so many examples in the Olympics, and every day we see the common man with the odds against them, overcoming what people thought could never happen. And probably he didn't even think it. But there he stands victorious and a role model to all of us. Like, oh my God, we want to be him. But before he was him, he was us. What got him there was an undying belief. And every drop of sweat that came out, and every pain and ache and everything else was just a telltale sign and getting closer and closer to that dream that when we were kids of being a reality. Why not believe in it? What's the other option? There is no other option. It's a life forgotten, man. In the acting world, if I go to the audition, I have a fucking chance of getting the part. If I don't go to the audition, I'm out of the game. I know the outcome, nothing. Show up. Even if you get knocked on your ass, show up. At least you have a possibility, you have a chance. You have a voice of doing something with your fucking life. Believe that supremacy exists. Believe it within you. Because every motherfucker that had ever achieved it had to believe it when everyone else said it wasn't possible. They said it fucking was. And there they stand. Boom, did it, bitch. Your turn. This day it changes. Every day forward is a better day. No longer are we gonna accept rhymes and society's rhyme the reason that we are average. Average is a weak mentality. We must believe it so much so that we're arrogant about it. We must be pissed off for excellence. I want to put growth in the mindset of who you guys are, what you guys really want to be. That's where it all starts. This right here controls it all. This is this fucking messenger. We get this right when we go into this workout, huge benefits, huge success. But it's the mindset, man. Everything starts with that. So here's a message, guys, I want you to think about as we go into this destruction of what you thought is all you can be. Whether your potential, whatever it can be, it's only gonna go so far because you're only so good. We're gonna destroy that like fucking Armageddon. Destroy that shit. What I want to fucking express right here is you're going through these sets. Man, you're feeling that burn, that pain, and you're at whatever rep, you know, is it 7, do I stop, or is it, do I go to 9? I want you to think about this, guys. The eulogy of life. What are they gonna say at your death, at your funeral? One of your friends or family member stands up and speaks on behalf of the life you live. What are they going to say? They're going to talk about character. They're going to talk about something of your ability to, while living, that still is alive in other people. What you're giving back, the legacy is what I'm talking about. That's what we're building here today. When you're fucking pushing everything else, yes, you have to walk through the mud to get to the higher ground. There is no path to easy street that doesn't go through the fucking sewer. Think of that, guys. As we're going here and you're pushing it, you're pushing the pain out, and you're trying to get that rep, that's where it all matters, man. That eulogy is going to speak volumes, even though you won't be there. It's going to speak volumes on your behalf. That begins today, right now, what we do. This says it all. It'll destroy the disbelief that you can only be so far. We're encouraging the unknown belief inside you guys, and everyone has. It just needs birth to. That belief is a wave, a tsunami that's going over what you thought you only could be into epicness. So many people with far less talent than you, far less ability, and achieve far greater than you because they had the missing element, belief. Armageddon today, we're destroying that belief. We're going to get our life right now. We're going to get that eulogy they're going to speak. We don't live forever. Our legacy does. We're going to make sure that's solid. They gave me some weird fucking looks and everything else. Fuck them. You think I even noticed that? You think I give a shit about it? You know, no, I'm here for my own reason. My belief, where I'm going. In here provides a betterment for me, a purpose for me being here. They don't exist. I don't alter my mission at hand. No one fucks with me. Because I don't allow them to. They don't pay my bill, that's why I don't give them any value. It's gotta be that way, it's gotta be unconditionally focused. You know, you're not in here embarrassed, you're not in here this. When I say commitment and belief has to be unparalleled, it's either you're in or you're out. What that means is that if you are in and you believe in yourself, no one can change that. The weak motherfuckers of the world are committed when everything's in a perfect setting. But as soon as things get hard, they start having doubts. And why are the doubts? Not because they're failing, because other people are saying stuff and they're giving value to these third-party people as if they're gonna help them. No one's gonna help you. No one's ever gonna help you guys. You've gotta help yourself. And I hate to say this, you really can't trust anyone but yourself. And if you trust yourself and you bet on yourself, you'll never lose. But if you start to put someone else's efforts in the equation of success for your own individual path, you're gonna be sadly mistaken on what comes from that path. Bet on yourself, believe in yourself. Don't allow anyone else's opinion, voice, actions to dictate what's going on. Because the further and further and further along the path you go, and the closer and closer you get to the end goal, that result, you're gonna see more and more people start acting funny around you. Fucking, this is your life, man. Fucking hit it with some fucking passion. Something, right? There has to be value. For me to spend my hard-earned money into something, there must be some form of fucking value. You get the fucking body. Not if, just when. How harder you train, the faster it comes. You start to understand that. You're willing to pay those payments of sacrifice and due diligence, sweat equity on a daily basis, and get that down payment today because the future investment tomorrow is so bright. No longer are you going to wake up the same person. You're changing the mainframe. You're becoming that person through payments of this shit. The sweat equity. You own that. No one's paid you a fucking thing. That's actually cost you money. The gym membership, time, and everything else. Investment. Once you've transformed your body, you found value in what you're doing every single day to create the instinct. You got lost and fixated on the mission at hand every day. And every day you did it, and did it, and did it, and did it. Never even looked for it. And one day you popped up for some air and looked, oh my god, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And fucking hey, there you are, standing in the mirror, people taking pictures of you and stuff, or put you on covers and campaigns and all stuff. This money's coming in. Wow, holy shit, what happened? Because you stood for something. You had character. You walked what you taught. And here you stand, fat fucker to now motherfucker of inspiration. That's who you are.